Driving solo, I'm just swimming through my hands. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Roll me up a four and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every box they try to put me in.
Hit that bell. I'm watching. What's up, everybody? If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jerry and you're watching Life with Jerry, and I'm back again with another bango. What's up, the gang? What's up, the squad? I'm the gang, I'm the squad. What you thinking? Before we get into this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, share. Follow me on all my social medias. They're always in the description box and on the screen. And get this video to 150 likes. And without further ado, let's get into this banger video. Alright, what's up with the gang? What's up the squad? What's up, gang? So as you guys can see by that title and that thumbnail, today I'm back at y'all with another story time. Y'all seem to really love my story times, and I really want to keep getting into story times and things like that. So today I'm going to be giving you guys the story of my first friend with benefits, and if I'm not mistaken, this was my last friend with benefits. Like, this could have been something, but y'all gonna find out why it didn't end up being nothing. Like, y'all gonna get the tea. I'm gonna give y'all the tea. So this is the story of my first and last friend with benefits. So I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of backstory on how I met dude and things like that. This happened while I was in college a couple years ago. I used to come back and forth from school on breaks and stuff like that. I was barely out here like that, but when I was out here, I was out here. You feel me? Like, I was out here, not in these streets, but I was out here. I used to always be in the party scene. If y'all hear stuff, it's my puppy. Please ignore it. But I used to be in the party scene. I used to be out partying and things like that. And before I went to college, like, I was big on partying. Like, I would always be at all the parties. I knew heck of people. Even back in high school, I done threw parties and things like that. So while I was in college, I ended up getting a part of the party scene in Atlanta. And so when I would come out here, I would miss the Bay party scene, because like, that's really like, that's the lit party scene. Like, Atlanta lit, but the Bay party scene was turned up for me. You feel me? Because that's where I grew up. That's, you feel me? That's what I know. But I was fucking with Atlanta party scene because it was more giving more grown and sexy type shit. You know, not grown and sexy, but it was more grown. And the vibe was different, but I could never leave the Bay party scene. So I had came back for break a couple years ago. I don't remember how long ago this was, but it was one of the times I came back for break while I was in school, and I had went to a specific party. I want to say at the basement. That's what they called it back then, was the basement. Honestly, looking back at it, that shit was grimy. Like, it had mold on the walls and hell little shit. The walls used to sweat, y'all. The walls used to sweat. But anyways, it was this party at the basement. I went with my friends. I can't remember with all of my friends that I went with, but it was hell of us. Like, not hella, but like usually, but it was a lot of us. You feel me? So I went to this party with them, and it was this dude that I just kept peeping. You feel me? He wasn't hella cute, but he was giving big dick energy. Let's be real. That's really what he was giving. And I just kind of wanted to, you feel me? Like, test the waters a little bit. You feel me? I'm in college. I'm just having fun. You feel me? Like, I'm not staying out here for that long because I'm going back to Atlanta. Like, I'm not really looking for nothing serious out here. I just want to have fun while I'm out here a little bit, and then when I go back to Atlanta, get back to my college life. You know, like, that was my mindset back then. Like, just have a little fun. So I told my friend, I was like, oh, I'm fucking with him. Like, you feel me? I'm telling my friends, I'm like, yeah, I'm peeping him. He cute. You feel me? Like, I just kind of want to find out what it's giving. Like, I want to see what it's hitting for. I want to see what it's giving. You know what I'm saying? So back then, I used to be kind of scared to talk to dudes myself. So I would like tell my friends, and they would have to like put in the word type shit. Y'all, this is like having a child. But they would have to put in like the word and stuff. Like, I was a little pussy back then. You feel me? But after the word got put in, I took it from there. Let's be real. You know, you just had to give me that little push. It's really playtime. Like, this is a hard, you know, a hard medium. Like, we can't reach the middle here. Y'all just gonna have to ignore my puppy, okay? Back then, I didn't drink like that. Let's be real. Like, out here, I didn't drink like that, but when I was in school, when I would party in college, I drank like that because we would Uber and stuff. But when I was out here, I would be designated driver. So like, I didn't have liquid courage. I didn't have none of that. Like, if I was back in Atlanta, I would have shot myself. I would have had that little bit of liquid courage or whatever. Fast forward, my friends kind of put in the word. Like, the party was ended basically, and I'm like, okay, I want y'all to do it, because I had to give them the go, because you know, they was never gonna do nothing I didn't consent to, or I didn't, you know what I'm saying, tell them like, it's good, do it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, fuck it, just do it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I leave in a couple days, fuck it. So I'm like, just do it. So she goes, because they know each other, because he in the party scene, they in the party scene, you feel me? Like, the party scene is not that big, let's be real. So that's why I'm trying not to give away too much information, because y'all gonna know exactly what I'm talking about, and I don't have time. Anyway, so she put in the word or whatever, And I'm not sure if that night or the next night I ended up going to his house, but we ended up communicating or whatever. We had each other on spam, and I'm not sure if we followed each other on the main Instagram, but definitely on the spams we followed each other. So he would call me by my spam name, which is Chocolate Drop. So he'd call me Chocolate Drop. And so, you feel me? I don't think it was that same night. I think it was the night after or sometime that week. Anyways, fast forward. So I ended up going to his house or whatever, and he was playing a game. He was playing a game with some people I knew, so it made it even more a little bit awkward. Like, I don't need them to know I'm over here. This is supposed to be like a little sneaky link type thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a friend with benefits, but sneaky link. Like, you feel me? It started off as a sneaky link though. Let's be real. This was a sneaky link. Didn't nobody know this was happening except the people that put us on. Really, let's be real. And the people that was on the game, because they ended up finding out I was over there because I recognized the voices, so I said what's up, they said what's up, you feel me? So they knew I was over there. So only like a few people know about this, but anyways, so I was over there, we was chilling and stuff, and you feel me, one thing led to another. We did some things and it was great. It really was great. It was amazing. We went a few motherfucking rounds, like literally, yeah. We went a few rounds. We really did. And it was great, honestly. It was really amazing. I really enjoyed it. You feel me? We planned the next time we was gonna link. Like, it was literally no strings attached because I didn't personally find him attractive. You feel me? Like, I just enjoyed that portion of time with him. I'm trying to be PG-13 without being hella fucking, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed, you know, the intimacy with him, but like physically there was no attraction there. I mean, like, as far as appearance wise, there was no attraction on my end towards him, but physically, like sexually, there was an attraction there. Like, you feel me? He did what he had to do. Like, he knew what the fuck he was doing in the bedroom, let's be real. So I ended up staying the night. I was there. We was going rounds after rounds. Like, I would fall asleep. He would wake me up for more. Like, it was like type shit. You feel me? Like, he just couldn't get enough of me. But like, let's be real, I know. But anyways, he just kept waking me up and stuff. So the next day he ended up pulling the car out for me because he parked the car for me because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, I didn't know how to park. Y'all, I was not that talented with driving back then. I'm still not, but I'm better now. So he parked the car for me. So he moved the car out and stuff. I left really early in the morning because I think back then I used to like go to work with my mom, like not go with her, but like ride around with her while she go see patients. So I was like, I gotta get up early, go home, shower so I could be ready to go with my mom. So you feel me? But he was like trying to beg me to stay. Like, he wanted me to stay hella bad. And I'm like, nah, you feel me? I can't or whatever. He like, so when I'm gonna see you again, you feel me? I'm like, just tap in, like we could plan something. You know, I don't leave for another couple days or weeks, I'm not sure, but I was like, I don't leave for a little bit longer, so you know, we could probably get something popping before I leave, or you feel me, when I come back we could come back right where we left off type stuff. So I ended up leaving or whatever. He would tap in with me on Instagram and stuff, and I would flake on him. So this is where things, you know what I'm saying, I kind of was glad that I started flaking on him. So after that first time, we never, let me just tell y'all, we never linked, we never did nothing again. I would see him out like every now and then, even up to this day. I would see him out every now and then at events and stuff, and we just keep it cordial, we keep it cool. He'll say some slick stuff, you feel me, like he trying to do some things again, but you feel me, I'm just not in that point in my life no more. Like, that's not where I'm at no more. Like, I'm trying to get married, you know. I done had my fun, I done did my do, but I'm not really on that type of time no more like I was back then. That was years ago, you feel me? But so the story's not over. So he would tap in and stuff, and I would just basically like be dubbing him, but like not really dubbing him. Like, I would be flaking, like I would plan stuff with him and then not show up, or I'll say that I have this to do or that to do, or I'm busy, or I'm not free. You know, I would just say stuff to the point where we never really linked. And so I'm not sure if it was a couple months down the line or like a year later, one of my friends had asked me, like, you feel me, are you still doing whatever with him? And I'm like, nah, we only did something at one time. After that, I would really flake on him. Like, I don't know, something inside me was telling me like, don't go, don't go, don't go. Like, just flake, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it was, but I was getting this gut feeling like not to link with him again and do nothing sexual with him no more. Like, I was just having this strong gut feeling not to do nothing with him no more. And so she ends up telling me like, okay, well, that's good, like you need to be careful, because you feel me, I'm not gonna be too specific, but there was a possibility that he had an STD that was uncurable, basically. And I was shook. I'm like, oh shit, like, you feel me? And I'm not gonna say how he got that or who, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to give away too much information on who this person is. But basically, one of my friends let me know, like, be careful, because he may have something that's uncurable, and you don't want to be getting caught up in that, basically. And I'm like, I really don't. And I'm like, maybe that's why I was having this gut feeling to like never link with him or do nothing with him again. Like, you feel me? We literally had this whole plan. Like, we was gonna be friends with benefits. Every time I was out here, it was him. Like, we was gonna do what we do, and that was gonna be that. Like, I was only gonna be doing it with him, he was only gonna be doing it with me. Like, we was friends with benefits. Like, we literally had the whole plan. And after the first time, which literally was great, like, let me be real, like, sexually it was great, it was really amazing, but something in my gut was telling me like, no, you have to dead this. Like, don't link, don't do nothing sexual with him. Like, no, you have to dead it, you can't do it. And come to find out, my gut feeling was right, because he might have something uncurable. Like, I could have been playing with fire, but luckily she did let me know, like, he contracted it way after we did what we did, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm clean, let's put that out there. I know I'm clean, but you know, she let me know like it was way after. But you know, if he was still trying to do stuff with me, like, I have to be careful. And I'm like, girl, I'm really not linking with him. Like, I had this feeling, and I was like, you know, flaking on him. But now that I know this, like, I'm really not gonna link with him. What the frick? So yeah, that's really what ended the friend with benefits. Like, I just had this gut feeling, and I was just like, I couldn't shake it. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna link with him no more. Like, I have this feeling like I should not link with him. Come to find out, my gut feeling was correct. Like, ain't that crazy? That shit is crazy to me. Like, you really can have a whole gut feeling and it be on the nose, and if you go against your gut, that's, whew, that could be the end of it, for real. That was like a quick short story about my first friends with benefits and my last, really, because most of my friend with benefits were like attempted, I wouldn't even say attempted one night stand, because it really wasn't even a one night stand, but most of them situations turned into relationships for me. So you know what I'm saying? So my last video where I did that one night stand, that was my first and last. I've never had a one night stand besides that one. And this firm benefits, I've never had a firm benefits besides that. And that wasn't even really a firm benefits, because we only did it one time, multiple times the same night, and then after that we never did it again. So I don't even know if this counts as a firm benefits, but I'm gonna call it a firm benefits gone wrong or something. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. If you want more story times, comment below and let me know. Comment what else you want to see from me. I know this story wasn't as juicy or as great as the last ones, but maybe it was. Maybe I'm just bugging, I don't know. But I got more stories, so if y'all want more story times, let me know. I love you so much, Jerry gang. I'm gonna catch y'all in my next video. Let me leave you on a quick positive note. Beat your face, not people. Bye.
Driving solo, I'm just swimming through my ends. When I'm sober, I just don't like who I am. Roll me up before and I feel like myself again. Roll me up some dope and I feel like myself again. I'ma break every